Tonight on Titan Sports Recap, men's soccer continues Big West Conference action against UC Riverside. Can the Titans finally get their first conference victory during Fan Appreciation Night? But it's no Friday Night Lights for women's soccer, as there won't be another power outage to cancel another game with Cal State Bakersfield. Volleyball continues its Big West title defense against Pacific, and Titan Ice Hockey takes on conference rival Arizona State. All this and more next on Titan Sports Recap.
Welcome to Titan Sports Recap, bringing you the best coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. Along with Trevor Raybone, I'm Lena Narena.
Men's soccer reached as high as number 19 in the rankings earlier this season, but has since then lost the swagger they had at the beginning of the year. Now, after getting smacked by UC Santa Barbara, they'll try to get their first Big West Conference victory against UC Riverside, and Michael Morgan has the results.
Women's soccer hasn't been able to beat Cal State Bakersfield in 3 years. Last year, the game was canceled due to light malfunctions in Bakersfield. But with an earlier game scheduled, the Titans looked to rematch the Roadrunners, and Megan During was there to get the action.
Hi, Lena. Last year against Bakersfield, women's soccer was canceled due to a light malfunction. I talked to Kishi Smith earlier, and she said if it wasn't for this, they would have beat them 3-0. Today, light's not a factor, so we're going to have a chance to see them prove that on the field. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Titans take a break from conference play to host the Roadrunners from Bakersfield, a team the Titans haven't beaten in 3 years. We start off in the 8th minute of play, game tied at 0. Jenna Lee West pokes the ball through past the Roadrunner defense. McCants guns it down and slips the ball past the goalie into the net, and the Titans lead early 1-0. Still up 1 later in the first half, Sam Pina breaks away from the Titan defense, but Lindsay Marisic comes to the rescue, clearing the ball away, and the Titans still lead by 1. Now in the second half, Bakersfield again with the opportunity to tie the game, but Marisic comes through with another huge stop. Marisic finished with 2 saves in the game, and the Titans hold on to win this game 1-0.
The shutout, man. I've been looking for one all season. It's been a rough road. Goals, the Big West. It's been pretty brutal. So I look forward to having more shutouts, and I feel really good about this. And I feel like I'm on my way in season. Our goal is 11 wins at the end of our season, getting into Big West. We hold on to this and hopefully keep a streak going, and hopefully this gives us the confidence and the boost that we need going to Northridge.
The last 2 games, Titans were winning with a 1-0 lead, but unfortunately weren't able to hold on to it by the end. This game, they beat Bakersfield 1-0. From Titan Stadium, Megan During, Titan Sports Recap.
Titan Ice Hockey has a pair of games against conference rival Arizona State. They lost the first game, and Kate Archer has the results of the second.
Thanks, guys. The Cal State Fullerton Titans took on the ASU Sun Devils in a very physical match. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights.
The Titans were more than ready to take on the Sun Devils in their second game of the weekend. ASU started off the first period strong with a goal from Ryan Moore that just slipped past Brandon Heathouse's reach, setting the score at ASU 1, Fullerton 0. Moving on later in the period, ASU's Ben Latz passed the puck to Dan Quincy, who made a nice shot to the top of the corner of the net. The first period ended 2-0 with Arizona in the lead.
What do you want to do?
The Titans started out the second period with tons of energy. Freshman Jake Yarder took a quick shot from the blue line that flew right into the top of the net. The score stands 2-1 Arizona at the end of the second. Arizona coming back in the third with a quick tip-in by Justin, leaving Arizona in their third goal of the game. Toward the end of the third, Arizona's Ben Latz took a shot that went straight to the back of the net, giving the Sun Devils their fourth and final goal of the game. The Titans played a tough game against the Sun Devils, but the score at the end was 4-1 Arizona State. Jake Yarder had some ideas on what to work on for their next game.
We're shooting from the perimeter right now, so we need to get pucks to the front of the net. We need to start shooting from in closer to the net. Also, we need to get the puck out of our zone sooner, crisp passes, and give Brandon some help, the goalie. And we need to block some shots and minimize the shots and keep them from the outside.
The Titans played a great game, but unfortunately Arizona came out on top 4-1. The Titans look to redeem themselves in their next game against San Diego State on October 28th. From KHS Ice Arena, Kay Archer, Titans Sport Recap.
History was made during Titan Volleyball's match versus Pacific. Andrea Ragan set a new school record for assists, and Michael Jenkins was there to witness history.
Thanks, Trevor. You know, tonight we're in for a great matchup. We got Cal State Fullerton against Pacific. It's exciting. Pacific comes in at 12-7. Cal State Fullerton comes at 8-9. But Cal State Fullerton has won 10 of the last 13 matchups. And more exciting, Andrea Ragan comes in only 9 assists shy of becoming the team's #1 assist leader in school history. Let's take a look at the highlights. Andrea Ragan and the Cal State Fullerton volleyball team welcomed in a Pacific team that came hungry and ready to battle. Early on, the Titans showing some fighting spirit. Andrea Ragan with the set. Bree Moreland with the finish. 11-7 Titans. Game 2, Bree Moreland's at it again with the spike. And she says, "I'll take it again myself and finish the play off." Titans up 7-5. In Game 3, Kayla Neto shows off her best to Kembe Mutombo and says, "Not up in here." After the game, I caught up with Andrea Ragan and Coach Zimmerman and asked them about the record and the loss.
I mean, it's awesome. It's an honor to have this and be the #1 in history. It's really cool to look back. And if we come together and work hard and play all out, I think we can get the job done.
It's tough to end a match when you have to accept that you're the inferior team, but you realize that you made so many unforced errors. Had you cut down on a few of them, the outcome could have been different.
It was a tough night tonight for the Cal State Fullerton women. They lost all 3 games by a combined total of only 10 points. The one bright spot, however, Andrea Ragan is now the new #1 player in assists in the history of the program for the Cal State Fullerton volleyball team. From historic Titan Gym, Michael Jenkins, Titan Sports Recap.
Here's your Titan timeline highlighting the biggest games coming in the next 2 weeks. Women's soccer will resume conference play versus Cal State Northridge on Thursday the 20th. Volleyball will also take on the Matadors as it continues its Big West title defense on the 28th. And men's soccer will take on Big West powerhouse UC Santa Barbara on the 29th.
And remember that you can always find our entire video highlight library on our YouTube channel. Visit us at youtube.com/Titan Sports Recap and follow us on Twitter. Go to twitter.com/CSUF Sports Recap. And remember to go like us on Facebook. Just type Titan Sports Recap into your search bar. And that's going to do it for us. Be sure to tune in again in 2 weeks from now for episode 5. For all of us at Titan Sports Recap, I'm Lena Narena.
And I'm Trevor Raybone, and we'll see you guys next time.